Speak with the public affairs analyst Idris Bawa, who joins us live via Skype. Thank you for joining us on TVC News at 7. Well, the NJC has made this decision barring 3 judges from being elevated to the next rank. What do you say about this development?
Thank you for having me. I think this is long overdue because we've been having a series of expertise order granted by various courts, for instance, courts of the same jurisdiction. And this doesn't speak well for the judiciary. And for some of us who are who are law practitioners, we see this as an issue that is very embarrassing. And for the NJC to now come up with this, I think it's a welcome development. Don't forget we have a 2023 election by the corner, and a lot of politicians will be going in with all frivolous applications, and lawyers are meant to carry out these applications. So having regards to the fact that NGC has sat up with this ruling, I think is one of the best things that they've done for this year. And I think this should be Christmas Day gift to all of us, and we're happy to have this kind of a pronouncement coming from NJC.
All right, Mr. Bawa, do you see this actually stop the high rate and number of cases of these ex-parte orders, conflicting judgments coming from the courts?
Definitely. By even now, with this NJC ruling, 2 judges also have been affected by this pronouncement. That is a sign that we are moving towards the right direction. And any other judge who is found wanting in this area, we know that his elevation to the next bench or the higher bench is the person is playing with his or her job. And I think it's very, very good. It's high time we started going through these kind of processes. And as far as we are concerned that we have 2023 election by the corner, we need to stamp all of these kinds of application that lawyers will normally bring forward and see how we can deal with them. I think it's a very, very good decision and welcome development.
Okay, but if we look at the issues critically or more critically, would you actually put the blames on the table of the judges or of the lawyers and their clients who come up with this frivolous motions before the courts?
Well, the judicial system has a tripartite, way we look at it. We have the lawyers who are there on one side, the judges, and then the general public, which is the community. When a lawyer brings in an application, it is incumbent on the judge to deny such application when the judge knows that the application is frivolous. So given that, now judges know that they can be held wanting and it can affect them, it will also deter them from granting such an application. That is on one side. The Nigerian Bar Association also has a role to play to ensure that lawyers who are in this act of bringing ex parte motion, particularly the judges, again, let me digress and talk about the judges. Okay. If as a lawyer, I bring in an ex parte application, it behoves on the judge to say, please, Mr. Bawa, can you put the other party on notice? And once the other party is on notice, such application is now argued by both parties. But if only, for instance, I bring in an ex parte order and it's granted, for me, as far as I'm concerned, these are sharp practices, frivolous practices that we should not even allow as far as the law practice is concerned. The Nigerian Bar Association also has a role to play. That's the disciplinary committee of the NBA should look into some of this, and any lawyer that is found wanting should also be disciplined, not just the judges, also the lawyers as well. And for the politicians who are, anyway, they are smart, the lawyers, they want money, who brings in some of this application or some of this idea, it behoves on the lawyer to tell the politician or whoever is, engaging you that this kind of application are not entertained anymore. And very importantly, the judge should do what is right and ask the lawyer to put the other parties on notice.
All right.
Thank you.
And perhaps this would also shift focus on the need for technology and coordination such that a court in one part of the country is aware what is going on in other parts of the country. Thank you very much, Public Affairs Analyst Idris Bawa, for joining us on TVC News at 7.
Thank you.